Hey, do you know what a Kaaba is?
I think it's this way. Oh.
It's illegal for non-Muslims to enter the holy city of Mecca. And to prevent that from happening, the Saudi government set up multiple checkpoints all around the city. Trying to enter the city without being Muslim can result in penalties and deportation. Mecca is the holiest and most sacred place in Islam, and Hajj is the world's largest pilgrimage that every Muslim must make at least once in their lifetime. During Hajj, more than 1 million people come here to wipe away their sins, to reconnect with their values, and to show their love for Allah. And in the center of the Grand Mosque in Mecca is the Kaaba, a black box that people have been praying towards since before Islam started. And when Prophet Muhammad showed up, it became God's house on earth. It's the structure everyone walks around. And when Muslims perform Umrah or their pilgrimage, before flying into Mecca, everyone has to wear a white cloth over their bodies during Hajj, signifying that there is no upper or lower class. Everyone's the same. This is called getting into the state of Ihram. Besides the clothes, there are a lot of other rules. You can't smoke, you can't have sex, you can't shave, can't cut your nails, and a bunch of other no-nos. Once entering the Grand Mosque, Muslims have to circle the Kaaba 7 times in an anti-clockwise direction, praying to Allah. However, there is a huge misconception about the Kaaba. Many people think that Muslims worship it, when really it's used as a sense of direction during prayers. The other misconception is that no one is allowed to enter the Kaaba. Years ago, any Muslim was allowed to walk inside. However, due to the overwhelmingly number of people, it's mostly kept locked and closed. The Saudi Arabian government is very strict about who can enter the holy Kaaba and who can't. The odds of non-Muslims entering the blessed space are quite literally impossible. Currently, only worthy Muslims are allowed to enter the Kaaba to pray, and only those who are authorized by the guardians of the monument, the Al-Shabi family, who have held the only key for 15 centuries, have this privilege. However, there are exceptions. Those visiting the Kaaba during other times of the year are sometimes allowed to go inside. So what's hiding inside the Kaaba? Behind the large wooden doors covered with nearly 300 kilograms of gold is a small room with a marble floor with green cloth on the upper half. The Kaaba is used to unify Muslims around the world, but it begs the question, why will non-Muslims get detained and deported for trying to visit Mecca? Considering Mecca brings in more than 3 million people a year for Hajj, inviting tourists will only congest the holy site even more and create distractions for those trying to pray as much as they can. Muslims sacrifice and work their whole lives just to get an opportunity to experience this at least once in their lifetime.